I feel like so sorry for all of these other influencers who are out there doing these type of videos and trying to, you know, be happy with themselves, but then they have to go and deal with all these cyberbullyings and all these bots and all of these trolls and all these people who are just so like jealous and hatred and like, oh my god, you should be ashamed, oh my god this, oh my god, you should da 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 da. And it's like, okay, thank you, but no thank you. People try so hard to like diminish and cipher out the good energy in other people who shine so bright or who are good vibes, good energy, or good whatever it is that they sense, and they try to like crumble their happiness or crumble their world. And it's just very interesting to me. I'm getting so off topic in this review video, but we're gonna dive right back in. So if you guys want to go onto shebag.ru and just take a look at like some of their articles that they read, they recently came out with this really cool, you know, update introduction to the DIOR tote. Just want to go ahead and kind of read through some of the really cool facts and just inform you guys about the history and maybe some really cool things about the bag and Christian Dior that you probably did not know. History of the DIOR book tote was born in the Paris Fashion Week DIOR ready-to-wear presentation in spring-summer of 2018. A lot of people can say that this was probably the most eye-catching single product in the whole show. The show gave it the opportunity to show its beauty, simple and atmospheric bag type, and gradually rich color material. And so what's really interesting about this bag, it's one of the super popular handbags in the past 2 years. Whether it is the capacity, the style value, it is a unique existence, refreshing the fashion circle for the tote bag. People are tired of seeing LV Neverfull, On The Go, Go Yard, etc. I'm just gonna read through some of these. So the DIOR book tote bag capacity is large and durable. What documents, notebooks, pets, mother and child supplies can take, and even a small baby are no problem, a bag to fill your everything. And as you can see here, it even has a little baby, of course a MacBook with some magazines, and this is of course the normal regular size of the tote bag. There is also a customization service from DIOR where you can customize your name on the bag, and this service is going to cost you about $400 if you were to go into the store itself. There have been some celebrities like Rihanna herself, for example, who actually did get her name embroidered onto the bag of the, of course, DIOR tote bag, and that is the regular size. Cool thing about Christian Dior is that there are so many different colors that you can actually choose from, and for somebody who is really into brands, whether it may be you, your mom, your friend, whoever it is, Christian Dior has a lot of different patterns from all their canvas materials. So it has like the reds and like the plaid and like the houndstooth, right? There is going to be some stripes, and it could be some, you know, cheetah print, and there's a lot of really cool different type of styles and little patterns that they play with that makes everything so interesting, which I think is a really phenomenal tactic, especially in the industry of just designer wear, just because of how different you can literally dress up your outfits and versatile, just like with different bags, right? So depending on whatever it is that you're wearing, a Christian Dior tote bag really stands out just because of how just unique and how bold the prints are. I wouldn't say that is an elegant bag because it's just so mainstream, and a lot of people have been wearing it, and it's just almost everywhere to where the print is like literally in your face. But it's one of those things where, you know, it's definitely super fun size and really cute and really good for like taking it on a business trip or taking it on a picnic or going on vacation somewhere. You know, there's a lot of things that you can fit into the bag of the regular size, but the mini tote bag itself, it is also a very cutesy size that you can literally kind of bring on a travel to go, and just kind of like an everyday bag where you don't have to really, you know, worry about bringing a satchel because I feel like there's just like so many things that you could literally fit in here and still be pretty good to bring this with. In addition to the initial large and medium size, DIOR launched the mini size in 20 of 20. Small and exquisite, simple design without losing atmosphere. In Europe, counter mini tote has been in a packet of hard to find state. So that is what it says on the little blog post here. It says that the important thing is that the mini is not heavy at all. The whole shape on the body is more artistic. So if you can see Rihanna actually she's wearing a saddlebag also with a little mini tote. And there is also this other model who is holding this bag as well, and this is in comparison. So as you can see in comparison, just within a photo viewpoint as well too with the bag here, it is a very different like proportion size. It's not supposed to be this square type of layering size with this kind of long oval strap, but it is super cute, and I probably might even use it, you know, if I were to go out somewhere and all this stuff. I do have to say, you know, it's very interesting because people will always say like, oh, well, there's all these, you know, other brands that, you know, sell these bags for $300-400 and they don't have to be a replica bag. They're very well made or made with very well leather, like for example Michael Kors or whatever it is. But yeah, that's true, you know, but for me at the end of the day, yes, I love the designs, and yes, maybe I do like the fact that it gives me the idea that I have made it successful, and when people look at me they can see that maybe I might look a certain way, and cool. I'm not going to deny that I like attention, okay? At the end of the day, I am a Libra and we love attention. We are also very materialistic, but that is just me, you know? And some people will also like to say certain things about other people, but honey, at the end of the day, this bag, whether it costs a few $100s or a couple $1,000s, it's gonna do the same usage to me. It doesn't matter if it's real or not, to be honest. It's going to sit in my closet, collect dust when I don't use it. It's gonna get banged up and scratched up, and for me to think, do I want to spend a few $1,000s on a bag that I know is probably gonna get banged up and dinged up and messed up and I'm just gonna throw away my money? Or should I buy something that is a really good replica, take my money and invest it into really better things, like let's say the stock market or a business idea or funding a business plan that I've always wanted, or saving and putting it into better, smarter things? I think that is a much wiser thing for me to do than to sit here and spend my money on all these luxury items that isn't really going to feed my happiness, that isn't really going to give me anything out of it except the fact that I have this bag that is just sitting there costing me money. That is just my point of view. I know everyone has their own say and their own different ideas that they have to think about and put in whenever someone does a review. I totally get it. You literally can say and think whatever, but on my channel, this is my channel, and I get to say and think and do and whatever it is I want to put out there and speak my truth, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Moving on to shipping. So shipping did take, I want to say, about anywhere between 3 weeks for this bag. This bag did come shipped with FedEx. Oh my goodness, it just got very bright. This bag got shipped with FedEx and it came super fast, and compared to DHgate purchases or AliExpress purchases, you buy them and they just take forever. Like when I say forever, I mean like 2 months, 3 months sometimes, okay? But I do also want to clarify that right now there is a very big, just problematic issue going on with China. There's been a huge outbreak of COVID cases, and that has caused a lot of factories to shut down, a lot of shipments.
Hello, fellow bag lovers. This is a comparison video between the discontinued Louis Vuitton Reivew GM and the popular and always sold out favorite MM. I started off making this video for a potential buyer for my reivew, but decided to just put the information out there for anyone who might be interested in the favorite but is unable to get it for whatever reason, the unavailability or the higher price points on the secondhand market. These can go for quite a bit over retail because of its high demand. And the reivew, there really isn't a lot of information out there because it is a discontinued bag. It hasn't been out in the market for quite a while. My particular bag, I probably purchased it over 10 years ago. So first off, these bags are very similar in size. Both are 10 inches in length, about 5 or 6 inches in height. I measured 5, the website says 6 inches. The reivew is about 3 inches in depth, and the favorite is about 2 inches in depth. So you can see in the side profile, the reivew is quite a bit wider. Okay, and that's the length, looking at it from the bottom. Okay. So, the reivew straps are adjustable like a belt. This is the, let me put this down. This is the original strap it came with. This is the shoulder length strap. I've never really used it. This crossbody strap that I purchased along with it, I think it was an extra $100 from Louis Vuitton. This is what I use mostly, again, adjustable, like a belt buckle. And this strap drop length can range from about 19 inches to 23 inches. The favorite strap is it has about a 20-inch strap drop. So I think most people find it to be a little short. It also does come with this chain shoulder strap. And I have seen some people extend the length of the shoulder strap by actually hooking it onto the chain strap like that. So that'll give you a few inches. Okay. You take that off. Put it back in. Now, looking at the exterior of the bag, one of the major differences is that the reivew has this outside pocket and the favorite does not. The favorite just has the one big compartment.
Insane how good this one is. So this place here in the original bag is called the strap post. So as you can see, so this is basically where the straps are attached to the bag, and this is called the strap post, and this is supposed to be like a V shape. That part here is supposed to have 5 stitches. So counting from that side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last 2 of them are double stitches. And if you look at it, this is like a V shape, but not exactly. So if you tilt it a little bit, it's like an L. So this is supposed to be very, very hard to replicate. Now, if you have a look at this bag, this one has exactly the same number of stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the last 2 of them are actually double stitches. So this is insane. This is basically like the original bag. And also, my point on the tilted V that becomes an L, exactly the same. Really, really good quality. I'm very, very impressed. So these bags are obviously handmade. This one is also handmade. So yeah, so far so good. This is really, really good quality. Let's move on to the inside of our bag. So obviously we have the wristlet, the pouch, whatever you want to call it. We have exactly the same product, identical here for this one. Obviously size is the same.